Hey everybody, this is Brad from the Stock and Options room here at the ShadowTrader.net Live Trading Suite. And today I'm going to step outside the box a little bit and talk about something that we don't trade very often, and that would be natural gas. Specifically the UNG. Now for those in the room, they know I've traded this thing before, and it was literally a year ago. I started trading UNG when nat gas futures at that time made new lows, and UNG made new lows at the time. And as you can see here, I'm going to bring up a spreadsheet with all the trades, but you can see that I started buying this thing back on July 12th, right? Bought my first piece at 15.50, bought some more, 14.75, 14.95. The best price I got was 14 bucks, 14.10. And even when the stocks or the ETF started taking off in end of December, January, I even bought as high as 19.5. And then you can see I sold it at 21 and 21.5, making really nice gains on the stock. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing it back up today is, should be pretty clear. This, natural gas is coming back into range, and I've been talking about this in the room for a while. And my target buy area is, somewhere around 13 to 12.5 bucks. Now, the good thing about natural gas now is, remember, my first piece was 15.50, and I now have the opportunity to buy UNG a bit lower. I have not bought any yet, but I did sell a downside put for tomorrow's expiry, and the 13 put for tomorrow got me 8 cents. Now look, 8 cents is not much, but for a $13 instrument, it's going to add up. And the one thing I want to kind of really impress upon you is, when I traded this thing last time, I really didn't do any option trading. I didn't sell calls, I didn't sell puts, but this time I'm going to sell calls and puts as I'm building a position. Now remember, folks, this is not for the faint of heart. It took a while for this thing to play out, but as I was building a position in this area, I knew where my target was. And of course, you saw the spreadsheet. That's where I sold some at 21 and 21.5. Right? So at this juncture, number one, I'm able to buy this UNG even a little bit cheaper. And number two, I'm going to use options to really help reduce my basis. Now, the other thing I want to tell you guys and gals is, the reason for the trade is obviously you see natural gas, the commodity itself, is back to 52-week lows, right? So remember, whenever you're trading like GLD or USO or OIL or whatever, you want to look at the underlying commodity. And that, of course, is nat gas futures. Now, nat gas futures, totally different animal. I'd rather trade UNG. I'm much more comfortable with that. But I pay attention to UNG when it comes down to support. Then I go to where? I go to the UNG when natural gas futures come to support. And that's why I'm starting to build a position in nat gas. The other thing, of course, like I said, I did not buy any yet, but I sold the put. If we start taking out today's high tomorrow, I'll buy some. Even if it goes back down towards 12.5, I'd buy some. And the other thing, and I'll leave you with this, folks, is why is this the time to buy it? And think about last year when I started buying it in July, right? And here it is, July again. You think that's coincidence? No. Right? Why is now, I think, a great time to buy natural gas? Because nobody's thinking about natural gas, right? Nobody's thinking about heating their homes and all that other stuff, right? It's like the old saying, don't buy straw hats in the summer, buy them in the winter when they're really cheap. And of course, after a couple months, what happened to the price of natural gas? When we got out of the summer, into the fall, into the winter, people start using the commodity, so price should what? Go up. So anyway, the setup to me, obviously it's a little bit outside the box as far as, you know, what I normally share with you guys as far as, you know, trades, but I think natural gas, you know, presents a good opportunity. But remember, this is kind of a wild child. It has tremendous gaps up and down, but I think with the right trade location, with option premium, it's going to give you what I call staying power, right? So the right trade location, right, TL, plus option premium, plus the last thing is correct position sizing, I'm just going to say PS, will give you staying power, right? So in other words, if you have the proper trade location, plus you start using options, and you use the right size, you don't have to worry about every little blip up and down, you know? So to me, it presents a very interesting opportunity. Again, a little bit outside the box from what I normally talk about, but, you know, you buy straw hats in the winter. You don't buy them in the summer when they're super expensive. And natural gas, right? You don't buy natural gas in the winter. You buy it in the summer when no one's thinking about it. So anyway, my friends, hope it helps. Hope to see you in the room, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Peace. Hey everybody, this is Brad Agunis with ShadowTrader.net. Thank you for taking the time to watch this short video. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button below. Also, you can check us out, ShadowTrader.net/squawk. And if you want to trade live with myself or any of the other Shadow Trader moderators, sign up, give us a try. Take care, good luck trading, and see you soon.